Pretty good, Gene.
Let's just bring it up. Let's just bring it up right now. Let's bring up our first speaker.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Our first speaker. Let me tell you, when I tell you, I feel like he's a Latino brother because I'm Puerto Rican, as you guys know.
It's true.
It's true. Brent's Puerto Rican too.
I have the driver's license to prove it.
When I met this gentleman a few years ago, a couple years ago, talking about EXP, he got Gene Fredericked, right? But what I noticed is his love for people, his caring for people. And him and his brother, Daniel, I guarantee you, are going to bring the Latino community into our corporation like nobody's ever seen. He just had an event in the Dominican Republic with 1,000 realtors.
Wow.
So let's give it up for Orlando Montiel.
Come on up here, buddy. Woo! Let him hear it.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. What an honor. What an honor. Look what you have in that screen. That's all because of the model. That's all because of you guys. I just want to click on that. Oh, still have that. All right. If you think that's been done in a little bit more than a year and a half. And where's Dave Canor? I just saw him, Dave Canor. There you go. Dave says, beautiful phrase. Equal opportunity, different results. These are tiny numbers compared to some of the people you've seen here today, all right? But at the end, I want to tell you that it's not about the numbers, all right? So I want to show you something right here. Brent asked me, why EXP? So I'm going to start with the following. Number one, imagine a company where they can offer you all the training needed, all right, to generate more than enough leads, more leads than you can handle. Imagine a company giving you the training to teach you how to convert those leads into buyers and sellers. Now, imagine a company giving you, for a fact, that it's not an opinion, and it gives me the chills, guys. It truly gives me the chills. Not talking to you about a split, but talking to you about a compensation package that can exceed 100% a split. Imagine that for a moment. Imagine giving you so much value that you get a piece of the company that you're helping build. Imagine the last one. To have the opportunity and the ability to truly achieve financial freedom, regardless of how many transactions you close. Imagine that, guys. It's just incredible. Imagine having a community of agents like you've seen today that come from all over the world, all the way to Cabo. This is far, guys. Really far. Okay? Took us 7 hours to get here from Miami yesterday. All right? And unfortunately, we have to go back tomorrow because we are going to Colombia, we're going to Tampa, Orlando, to communicate how Michael calls it, the gift. Because it is a gift, guys. Some people will see it, some people won't. Some people are not ready yet, all right? But imagine having a community that actually, all right, gets compensated by contributing to you guys, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, that is EXP. And because of that training, because of that unique compensation package, not comparable to any other company. It's not an opinion, it's a fact, all right? We can have this exponential growth. It's just the truth. The numbers you see here from producers, where's Veronica? Is Veronica Figueroa here? Is she around here? I mean, that's 2,000 transactions in a year. And Veronica went to one of my events and she said, I don't want to be known as the person who closes so many transactions. It's way more than that. And that's the message that I want to bring you today. Because you will see producers like crazy. Right? You'll see teams with 1,000 agents, with 10,000 agents, with 20,000. That is just not believable until you see it. You just can't believe it, all right? But again, That's because of the environment we have. That's it. It's just the environment. As an adult, right? Our number one job is to protect our environment. We foreigners, we moved to the United States to what? To provide a very environment for our kids, right? You pay for private school for what? Not for the books, not for the education, but for the environment, right? You are, the average of the 5 closest people you hang around with, right? The way you speak, why do I speak with an accent? Because my environment speaks with an accent, right? It's just that simple, right? So the way you dress, the way you talk, the books you read, the movies you see, because of your environment. Unfortunately, we protect this environment. That's why we come to these events all the time. And Brent, I don't know where Brent is, but thank you very much for putting this event together. Thank you very much. Thank you, Brent. All right? James, thank you very much. Gene, thank you very much. All right? This is where we need to be. All right? So I'll tell you exactly how we did it, the technical part. It's just very simple, all right? The 4 pillars of building a business. It's just basic, constant communication. What do we communicate to our agents? Very simple. We talk about the evolution of a real estate agent. The evolution of a real estate agent starts with working with what? With tenants, right? They don't have the ability, the skills, the knowledge to work with buyers yet. They need the money. So what? They work with tenants. Quick money. They learn the business. They increase their database. Great. But then they go and work with what? What? Buyers, right? Still working, 100% of their income is coming from 100% of their effort. It's a job. But now they discover that they can move from buyers to what? Sellers. Ooh, then they start using what? Leverage. It's not about being poor or rich. It's about using leverage or being leveraged. That's it. This is the age we live in. Leverage. You leverage technology. You leverage money. You leverage other people. Other people leverage you. And that's the idea. Get it? All right? So you start using leverage when you're working with sellers. But at the end of the day, the biggest leverage is building a what? A team. That's it. Isn't it that what team leaders are doing? Right? What about brokers? What are they doing? Leveraging other people's time, effort, experience, right? What about the owners that buy franchises? What are they doing? Using leverage and leverage and leverage, right? You will never, ever, ever achieve financial freedom by selling anything. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Am I asking you to stop producing? Not at all. You need to keep producing. The more you produce, the more real estate agents respect you, the more real estate agents want to follow you. Don't stop producing. But as my brother, my business partner says, right, you want to have the option, right, to stop producing or not. But you won't ever achieve financial freedom by selling anything. Get that? So we constantly communicate that to our people. Right? Which most real estate agents don't know about money, about finance. They get a $40,000 commission and celebrate it with the purchase of a $60,000 car. Right? Yeah, let's do it. And you see that all the time, right? True or false? Right? So ask yourself, you hear that before, how much are you getting paid for the property you sold last year? 0. Am I asking you to stop selling properties? Yes or no? No, that's not what I'm asking. But understand that you work full-time in your commission-based business, in your real estate, and you build your business on the side. So eventually you have the option. Got it? Very, very important. I hear from, where's Curtis? Curtis Johnson. Well, Curtis, I think it was a beautiful phrase you said in the sprint. Last time we were together in the sprint, and you said, real estate agents pay for their vacation twice. Whoa, that phrase got me, right? You pay for the vacation you're going to, and you're paying for the loss of income, the opportunity cost for being on vacation. You do not have a business. You work for yourself. So we communicate that in a constant basis. Some people will get it. Some people won't. So we identify the leaders. There are some people, we were talking, James, right? Identify those leaders. Now, those leaders not necessarily are top producers. Some top producers don't get it. Got it? Those are the people that see the vision, building a business, right? So we identify those leaders, and then we use a structure that's called 3-2-1. Everybody can do it. We have a room in Clubhouse. Anybody familiar with Clubhouse? Clubhouse? Most of you, right? You hear Glenn there many times, and Michael, right, in Clubhouse, right? So we have a room in Clubhouse. every single day from 8 to 9 Eastern. Every single day. Frequency and consistency, right? And we have between 800 to 1,000 real estate agents attending that daily session. You can see the numbers in Clubhouse, where we communicate all these messages, right? So we tell our agents to invite other agents to that session, right? So 3 times a week. So 3 times a week, you're going to invite other agents just to listen to what real estate agents are doing today to increase their business, production, and team building. Get that? All right? And then 2 times a week, those people that you reach out to that show interest, you're going to show them a discovery call, discovery meeting. All of you have access to that, right? And then once a week, we invite them to a live event, right? Brent, your first event was 1,000 people? No, right? 10 people. You start with 5, then you go to 10, then you go to 20, then you go to 50. Live events, and that they help you to improve your communication skills. That's it. So finally, we have a weekly meeting. All of you should have a weekly meeting with your team that explains the importance of building a team, which, by the way, is what every single real estate agent with a vision is doing. They might not know it yet, but with our model, we don't need to have 7, 10, 15 years of experience in real estate. We don't need to invest in having a large operation. We don't need to have the legal liability. We can start from day 1. All you need to know is how to invite. That's it. You do not want to present to anybody. Have you seen Brent's presentation? Very unlikely any of us are going to do it as well, because he's been doing it for so many years. And we tell our people, I'd rather you invest 45 minutes of your day inviting than inviting 10 people, that 45 minutes of your day convincing 1 person. That's it. Invite. The business belongs to the promoters, period. End of the story. And then at EXP, we have all the tools needed to support that person's production and that person's growth as business leaders. Make sense? All right, cool. So now, to close that, mistake number 1, not starting sooner. I think we all did that mistake, right? All of us, right? But hey, we all have a time. And that, like Jay Kinder says, all of them are coming. All of them are coming. One more time, guys. Thank you very much. All right. It's the truth, right? Or they're going to stop being in the real estate industry. Number 2, trying to convince people, all right? Trying to convince people, not working with the willing. Stop convincing people. The train is moving too fast, way too fast. We're bringing about 300 agents every month. We don't have time to try to convince you yet. I just saw the last 30 days for Brent. I fainted almost. Jesus Christ. Can I say 800? No, thank you. I'm going like, yeah, whatever. Yeah. 800, a large real estate company would dream of having, after 15 years in business, to have 800 agents. 800 agents. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. This model have allowed us not only to fulfill many of our financial dreams, but to help others achieve the same. So thank you, Glenn. Thank you very much. It's just the truth. It is not an opinion. It is not an opinion. It's just a fact. So right here, work with the convince, right? Don't try to convince, work with the convince. Get that? All right? So one topic that I want you to understand right here, do not underestimate a single real estate agent. Do not underestimate anybody. That person that just got their license might have the vision and might have the contacts too. Also, don't overestimate anybody. Oh my God, I had this broker. I have this top amazing producer. You need to talk to him. I'm just trying to convince. Do not overestimate. Do not underestimate like Michael Valdez says, right? Present the gift. Some people will see it, some people won't, and that is okay, all right? So only work with the convince. And finally, hire, hire, hire. I want you to understand that we need to treat this not as a business opportunity. And this is coming from my heart. This is the most important real estate opportunity you have ever encountered. And I hope you treat it as the biggest. And some people say, well, why do you go to so many cities and so many countries? And what do you do? Well, the question is not why you do it. The question is why not? The question is not why not you? The question is not why not now? Because with what I want to finish today, and I have 5 more minutes, is that, yes, you've seen all the financial rewards. But if you teach others what we have in this room, this gift, you'll achieve that financial reward to a level you never imagined. But here's the most important thing to me, and to many of you have experienced that. You will help so many other people to achieve their dreams. And that, to me, guys, after 2 years, a little bit less than 2 years with EXP, is what I've experienced. I was very numbers-oriented, very money-oriented, and that was a lot of fun. But I never, ever experienced people telling me, and it gives me still the chills, thank you. You changed my business. Thank you. You changed my life. Right? Now, many of you have seen Gene, have seen Brent crying on stage, right? You've never seen any of them crying because of the huge check they got last month. Oh my God, I'm sad. No, it's fun, right? It's just fun. But they're not crying of joy because they got that humongous check. True or false, right? It's just now, it's just more money. That's it. But they're here today, and they work so hard because they found something that many of us, thank you, Glenn, all right, we were able to find, which is a much higher purpose than just money. It's just money, all right? So one great friend, Angelica, even told me, it's just money. But we have the opportunity to change lives. And I hope today you truly understand that message, all right? I want to do a little experiment because I have 3 more minutes. Can I ask you if EXP has changed your life to stand up, Gene? Can I ask you, Brent, to stand up if EXP has changed your life? It's the truth. Can I ask you, any of you, that EXP has changed at least your business, if you can stand up? Just stand up. That's it. That's it. Look at this, guys. This is real. And it might sound crazy. Look at this. You know, big round of applause to all of you guys. To all of you. So, look at you guys. Thank you very much. And the applause is for you guys to realize what we have in our hands. It is a new start for many of you, for many of us. So just to finalize it, I just want to say thank you, Brent, for giving me the opportunity to speak here today. And thank you, Glenn, for truly providing us with a platform that truly allows us to fulfill many of our dreams, but even more important than that, to fulfill the dreams of so many other people. You will see the production, you will see a lot of money. But once you see that you can help change somebody's a little bit of their life, you will live in a cloud that you never experienced before. And my wish for you today is that you can experience that now from now on. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.